Hello and welcome to the second installment of the PollEverywhere.com video tutorials. In this tutorial I'm going to show you really quickly how to clear out results from poll questions. This is a quick way to just clear out the results, so if students jump ahead of you and somehow respond to the questions, you can clear out the results. Or if you'd like to use the questions for multiple classes and you don't want the same results showing up for each class, so you can get a better feel for how students are handling the material from class to class. So real quickly I'll show you how to do that. Up in the top right corner below the words where it says stop poll, there is the word edit, copy, delete, and clear results. Now, as you can see here, there's one total result, and that was from myself in the last video when I text message in my response for my favorite color is red. So all you have to do is you come up to the top and you click on clear results, and you will be able to see it removing my result. So now it has shown up that no one has responded to this question. So from class to class you have the option to go in and clear out the results. Now the next thing I'm going to show you how to do is to export the polls that you've created to create a PowerPoint slide that you can utilize these for. Now unfortunately PollEverywhere has some difficulty processing within PowerPoint on Macs. On PCs it doesn't seem to be an issue. So what I'm going to do now is up in the top corner underneath of the word create new poll, click on the word my polls. Now just for the sake of this tutorial I went through and created 4 other questions. So I have what month is this, what day is today, where is Ohio University located, and what is your favorite color. Now what you need to do is you can either click on the word select all, which will select all 4 of these poll questions, or you can go through and you can manually select the questions that you would like to use. So for the sake of this I'm going to go ahead and select all 4. Once you've selected all 4, you go up to the top of the screen and there's download as PPT or PPTX. Now there is a small difference in these. The PPT is an older version of Microsoft PowerPoint Office. So keep that in mind. If you're using the newer versions, you can use the PPTX, and if you're using an older version of PowerPoint, you're going to just download the PPT. So what you would do, and I would go ahead, I'll download the PPTX for this just to show you what's going on. So once you click on that, it will download for you and you will be able to open up your PowerPoint presentation, and there are very clear directions that PollEverywhere actually provides to you on your first time downloading it that shows you, and you can easily go through and you can delete those polls. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go into each one of these individual polls and I'm going to show you another alternative that you have as far as sharing the polls. So I'm going to go ahead and click on what month is this, and I'm going to show you how to email the link to the poll question out to people. Now there's a couple things that you can do with this. If you're unable to get the PowerPoint to work in your class, you do have the option of just simply pulling up PollEverywhere.com in your classroom on your computer and projecting it up onto the board. There would be no harm in students being able to see this information that's on the right side of the screen. That doesn't really give them any hints or doesn't hinder the experience at all. But one thing you can do is once you go into the individual questions, over on the right side of the screen under share and publish, you click on the drop down menu and there's 6 options that become available. There's a share button that you can share your poll on Facebook if that's what you'd be interested in. You can tweet your poll so people can follow the link to come in to take your poll question. You can get a customized blog or web page embed code. I've used this before. When you're working with customized HTML, you can actually take the code from the PollEverywhere poll and put it on your own personal web page. So that's another option that you have. The one that I'm going to focus on is the get link or email this poll. For the sake of what you're going to be trying to do, sending out the email to a mass amount of students, if that's what you would want to try to do, is you just simply mouse over the get the link and this small black pop-out window pops up. And all you have to do is double click on the text and it will highlight all of it. And you can right click and you can go to copy, and then you can go to your email and you can just simply paste it into the email. And what this will allow is you to send the students individual questions if you want to go through and kind of hand pick the questions that you would like to email out. What you can also do is send an email to yourself and to go through and create an email with all the links to all of your polls that you were trying to set up. If you don't want to have to log onto the computer and log into your PollEverywhere.com account and then pull up the individual polls as you go, you can email yourself the links, so then you don't have to go through the hustle and bustle of sending an email and opening up individual links. So there is also the option of the email this poll, which would allow you to email to individual users if you don't mind going in and typing in the individual email addresses. So hopefully this was helpful, and I will be providing a few more tutorials, so check back soon. Thanks.